Today, something interesting happened. I was at the office and I took out my phone and I took a picture of what was in the communal fridge. And it accurately, my OpenClaw told me what was in the fridge. I ran that test because earlier in the day, I was taking my wife to one of her classes, and I told her that in the upcoming series here on this channel, we were going to go to brick and mortar businesses, restaurants, retail outlets, and actually implement OpenClaw for business owners and demonstrate the value that can be received in just a few hours. And she asked me, but like, what can they really do with OpenClaw? She told me that one of her friends has a husband who owns a restaurant here in the Netherlands and that they might be interested. And she said, but I need to know, like, what's the value? And I thought, like, wow, we've been talking about OpenClaw. I set her up with the OpenClaw, but this is something I see with so many businesses. They want to know, like, well, what as a regular person, not an AI person, how can I use OpenClaw? And I really want to get into that. And so I thought about it. I was driving and I said to her, well, let me just think. And I told her, in my experience at restaurants, the biggest thing that I see that managers struggle with is inventory management, right? Taking stock of everything that's available and placing orders. And I said OpenClaw could be great for that because all you'd have to do is walk in maybe to a fridge, take a photo, and then have it categorize all the things that are there and then place an order for review and then have a human just click it. And then when it got good enough, just go ahead and submit the order and do your inventory management. I also mentioned that it could be great for sending customers follow-ups for deals or whatnot, right? Managing the CRM. So originally, I didn't want to come up with the idea for the businesses. I wanted to just go into the business and say, hey, there's this thing called OpenClaw, and then we film it and we on premise install it, get it going with them, and then they just get a new AI based employee to actually do stuff. And I thought this would be really interesting because I think it can create a larger conversation about how agentic systems can be used in places where the tech isn't really touching yet because of the complexity of installing it, etc. But as I reached out to people about it, obviously people wanted to have, a structured, what is it? And if you're interested or in the Netherlands and interested in getting a free OpenClaw set up for you in your business, check out the link in the description. Happy to visit you. And basically, we're going to film integrating OpenClaw for whatever you want. And the situation is just to ask business owners like, hey, dude, like, what do you want to do that sucks right now, that you wish that could be done better, that doesn't actually require hands to grab things and pick things up, right? Because everything outside of that at the moment is something that OpenClaw could potentially help with. And I really want to do it. I feel like it's my mission. I feel like it's what I'm destined to work on. And so I'm out here trying to do that. And like when I got back to the office, I thought, wow, yeah, you can totally do that. I could just take a photo and then I could just link it in to my order management system. I would love to do that for a company because when you actually work with businesses, there's so much more complexity than that, right? There's so many more this little thing. And I really want to understand that, but also demonstrate that to a wider audience so that OpenClaw can be more widely used and we can do just more interesting things, raise productivity and just have fun, because for me, this is fun. So how did I do it? Well, I didn't do anything. So in a previous video, link in the description, I used Codex 5.4 and installed it. It's a $20 a month flat fee. I already had it connected to my Telegram. So you just, follow any tutorial on the web, connect it to Telegram. But as long as you're using the Codex 5.4, I can't speak for other models because I haven't tested them. Then I just uploaded the picture and I don't have any extra skills installed for that or anything. It just got the picture, went through, examined it, and then put it out. And obviously, you can add memory. You can tell it, well, this carton, if it looks like this, is this. And so the memory aspect of it can actually make it useful for businesses to actually be able to take photos and then automatically place orders. Heck, you could just have a camera that sits that automatically sends photos to the OpenClaw, and then you could be in a group chat and manage it. I mean, it could be, that's just one thing. But I want to talk to more business owners. And if you have an idea for a restaurant, a retail outlet, or other type of brick and mortar business that you would like to see us maybe suggest to a business, please leave the idea in the comments. Open to ideas, and I'm excited about this new series that we're going to start where we actually visit businesses that don't have to be tech savvy and help them install OpenClaw. I'm super excited about this, and this is day 39 of 100 on OpenClaw. Thanks for watching.